general statement about the game?
I think we came out and did some of the things that we had talked about before the match with the girls, not just before the match today, but during this week, about kind of reorganizing the defense and covering up some of the holes that we really got exposed on Tuesday night. And I thought overall, the girls were pretty locked in for the most part. I think there for a while they maybe had a difficult time sustaining that, which happens. But I mean, it's something new that we're challenging them with, and I thought they responded pretty well.
Coach, during that third set, Texas Southern hung around for like the longest time. Talk about what they did. Talk about what they did very well to kind of let them hang around there for a bit.
I don't think we put a lot of offensive pressure on them through the first 15, 16, 17 points. I mean, we were getting swings, but not enough quality swing to really put the pressure on them. And I think that was the biggest part of it. We missed on a couple serves, missed on a couple swings, and then let them have one or two kills, and all that added up to kind of them hanging around.
Talk a little about the serving game today. You had 10 aces in the match today. It seems like a lot of aces for.
Yeah, I mean, we've been up and down with the serving game, and we definitely have some people that serve it pretty well. Sam Rett's more than capable of going and putting aces on just about anybody in the country. She did it against A&M. She did it against Texas State. So she definitely has that in her. Sarah Cruz, I think, got one or two early before we took her out of the match too. So we have some kids that serve it pretty well. Paulina's traditionally for 4 years now has served us back into matches, especially after 25. I mean, that's kind of if there's someone I want serving after 25, it's probably Paulina Ramirez. I mean, she's been great about it for a stretch of time, and I think the girls hit their spots. I mean, we definitely wanted to serve zone one tough and try to slow down some things they were doing to the right side. We thought they were their best attackers. So not only did we get some aces, but I thought overall we kept them out of system.
Talk about setting a precedent. Last year, first sport, win the WAC. They have a great season. Now this year, trying to do the same thing. Talk a little about comparisons to the beginning of last year, to the beginning of this year. Difference in the scheduling too.
Yeah, I think scheduling's a little tougher this year, but I don't even think you can compare the two teams. Last year, we were returning basically 90% of our offense coming into the season. I mean, we've really added Antonella, and that was it, to the rotation of 8 players. So that group had been building towards something special for 3 or 4 years. And preseason, I mean, we didn't even have Rags the first weekend, and she was able to come back in week 2 and 3 and us not even miss a beat when she joined us late. This team's totally different. We got new people playing new positions and a lot of new faces, and a lot of new faces that before the end of this year are going to carry a big load for us, and they may not be carrying that load just yet, but we expect them to by the end of the year. So those are all things that, like I said, I don't even think you can compare the two, and we wanted to challenge this young group early on, and I think we've done that, and getting them ready. And when we sit here this time next year, I'm sure we're going to be having a totally different conversation, because those key moving pieces, when you have 2 new outside hitters, when you have a new libero, I mean, that's all your serve receive. That's all those things that are going to be new, and whoever it is, even though Jackie's been with us, this is the first year she's carried a big load on the outside, and so those outside positions are carrying a heavy load that they've never had to before.
Toledo and Help Camp played a lot today. What do you like about their play today?
Carter came in and did some nice things. She's very different than Deborah. So anytime we make that change, whether it's for a short period of time or for an extended amount of time like we did today, we love what Carter offers us, because it's almost instant points. Like, Deborah's so not offensively oriented as far as attacking on second balls that teams kind of forget about it and they get lazy, and Carter's able to come in, and it's something that she's very good at, and she's able to come in and pick up 2 or 3 quick points until they make those adjustments. So I thought she did a nice job, came in and got herself rolling a little bit with a couple of quick points, and just been working hard in practice and giving those kids the opportunities they deserve. And Toledo just working herself back into being healthy, and she definitely gives us a different presence than our other two middles. She goes quite a bit higher than the other two and maybe doesn't hit it quite as hard, but the attack angles that she puts on the defense tend to make people make adjustments.
And now moving forward to Washington State, after this game, what adjustments do you want to see from this game today?
We're going to have to pass it a little bit better, and just the total style of play that we have to play tonight. We're not going to be able to sit back and just allow them to, basically just allow us to keep balls in play and wait for them to make an error. That won't work tonight. They're not going to beat themselves, and if we give them half-speed balls and free balls, they're going to attack it pretty much right at us and be a long night. So we have to be a lot more offensive-minded tonight, take a little bit more swings and take a little bit more risks than we had to today.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.